everybody, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Meg.
And I am Myra. Welcome back to another week.
Yes, happy October. This is our first official October recording, even though y'all are hearing this like halfway into, into the month.
Yes, but our YouTube folks got an extra special treat. We
Yeah.
did give them a little taste of one of our bonus episodes that is behind the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to check that out, it is exclusively over on, well, it's on Patreon too. But the public exclusive
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, just so you can kind of get an idea of what you can get behind Patreon.
Yes, definitely tune in to our YouTube channel. It's just Planners and Wine. If y'all want to search it up, make sure y'all are subscribed over there so you don't miss anything because we will definitely have some more exclusive content coming to YouTube. And I mean, if you don't know, that's our like primary platform now. Like obviously we'll always be an audio platform as well, but we've just been getting so much great feedback over on YouTube that we just got to meet the girls where they are. So here we are on YouTube, and you get to see our smiling faces, and we have to put some effort into our appearance now. So there's that.
There's that. That was funny. I did have to do a little bit of editing because you if y'all don't know, the bonus episodes we don't do video for.
Mm-hmm.
So our kids was in the background and stuff.
Oh
So I was like,
wow.
well, we gotta edit them out. But that will not be happening over on YouTube. Our kids will not show up here.
Right.
But yeah, that it's a good episode. I think so far, like we've gotten so many comments on it
That's
already.
awesome.
Um, and y'all are really loving it over there. We're so close to 1,000 subs over there.
Mm-hmm.
So please go ahead and head over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good time. It's a good time.
it is.
But yeah, before we get into everything, Myra, how has your last couple of weeks been? What you been up to, girl? What's going on?
It's been busy just trying to transition, get gearing up for honestly 2025. I've
Mm.
started the winter arc. Have you heard of that over on
Mm-mm.
TikTok?
No, what's that?
So basically probably what we do anyway, but it got
Uh-huh.
a name to it so it sounds better. But
Period. I love that.
it's basically starting to prep for your goals for 2025. So
Mm.
I have three things that I really want to hone in on between personal, social media, and fitness.
Okay.
So those are my three like core goals, and I have like three sub goals under each of those, and
Mm.
working through all that to kind of get me in the mindset of gearing up instead of slowing down. Because during
Right.
this time, the holidays and everything, we usually like slow down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So just gearing up and trying to have the best 2025 that
I love
we can
that.
have. Yeah.
I really, really love that. And I kind of want to do that too because, 2024 been a little ghetto as we talk about every week on
Just
the
a little bit.
show. And I'm really excited for us to do our recap of 2024 episodes in December because I'm so glad I got ahead of it this year and I started working on it literally in January and I've just been updating it every month because y'all that list is crazy of all the things that, and I mean we still have 3 months left of this year, so
Mm-hmm.
including a huge election.
Election
So
year.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot added to it the last couple months. So yeah, I definitely want to get ahead and start looking at. So yeah, I never heard of that winter arc. I'm gonna have to look into that. I like that term.
I love it too. I made a like
Mm-hmm.
whole Notion thing for it. So shout out to my email people. They got that for free.
Oh yes.
But I love gearing up instead of being like, oh, I'll
Mm-hmm.
just wait till the start of the year because that's what
It's
most
so
people
yeah.
do. And I think honestly in the past I've done this winter art without having a name of it cuz
Right.
we prepare, we get our planners early, we start putting shit together for the new
Mm-hmm.
year before January 1st. So it's nice to have a name to it. It makes it feel
Yeah.
official.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I love that. Yeah, same over here. Just been kind of gearing up for the holidays, doing a little Halloween decorating. Mason was very insistent on us making our outside look a little spooky. So we still got some work to do, but she was like, we have to she's so big on like decorating and making stuff super festive. So she's gotten me
Love
very into
that.
it as
Yeah.
well. And getting excited for Halloween that's coming up really, really soon and just the end of this year. I can't believe it.
I know. I'm
Crazy.
excited then for Christmas.
Hmm.
I'm sure she's gonna be really into the decor.
Speaking of that, real quick before we move on, Black Friday and October sales. Have you been seeing those?
Like the Target Circle
Yeah.
and Amazon type stuff. I ain't got it.
Can they give us a rest?
I ain't got it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
feel bad because I could use some stuff. I would love to get a head start on, shopping, but I ain't got it.
Hmm. I know. I know exactly. I
I
just
planned
gotta
for November.
literally November, end of November into December, truly. You know what I'm
Truly,
saying?
yeah.
Like it just gets earlier every year. And it's just like I feel like we just gonna have a Black Friday in June next year. Like we gonna go so right that we end up left. Okay, we're gonna keep on going until it gets back to where it's supposed to be. And I'm just exhausted. Like we got a little magazine from Amazon that
I
Mason
got that
went through.
too in the mail.
Yeah.
I had to
Mm-hmm.
hide it because I'm like, I ain't ready for this.
I let her
I ain't
get it.
ready for
I
him
let her
to
see
see
it. She started circling Christmas gifts, so which is good because at least it kind of puts it in my mind. And I get kind of like a general idea.
it.
But
Yeah.
I'm not buying nothing this month for Christmas. It's not happening until at least November. It's too early.
Minimum.
It's too
Honestly.
early.
Honestly, early November is early
Yeah.
to start, but
Yeah, exactly. I want to know from you guys too. Maybe we'll like put up a poll or something. When do y'all prefer to start your holiday shopping? Is it like do you kind of shop a little bit all throughout the year and kind of save stuff as you see sales? Or are you with us and you're kind of like you let Halloween cook, you let Halloween have its moment, and then you get into the holiday spirit and shopping and stuff like I want to know when y'all do that.
interesting. I thought we were heading back in the right direction because like pumpkin spice and stuff was starting to come out, you
Mhm.
know, later in quotes, start of September. But
The retailers didn't get the message clearly.
yeah, oh well.
Clearly. So
This is the time of year for them to make the most money. So I mean
I
I
know
get it, but damn.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah. All right, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break and then we will be back and get this show started. All right, y'all. So we are back, and we have to let y'all know that this episode is sponsored by our friends over at Plum Paper. We are so excited to be working with them again, and they have lots of new stuff on their website right now. If you're on our YouTube channel, you are able to shop with us in real time. Look at Myra already got stuff in her cart,
I
girl.
do. I did 2 things. Hold on, dang, I can't even zoom down to hide it.
No, don't hide
Well,
it. Don't hide it.
busted. But I'm excited for some of their fall stuff.
Yep.
This is all of their new covers. First off, let's get into this ghost one. That's really
Stop.
cute.
That is so
It's so
cute.
cute. This is up your alley. I mean, maybe it needs to be a little bit more pastel.
No, I love it. I
You like
love
it?
it. The
Okay.
orange, the light pink, the
Because
ghosties. It's just so sweet and cute.
it
It's
is
very
cute.
cutesy. Very cutesy.
Very. And I don't even think this is intentional, but it looks like it's a bow, like a hair bow on this
Oh my
ghost
gosh,
right
it
here. But
does.
it's like just a flower in the background. It just worked out that way. I
Very
just think
cute.
it's so adorable. But a lot of different designs here. Perfect for
Yeah.
fall. Oh my god. I don't
Stop.
know
The
what it is.
cups are so cute.
I love a Halloween cup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I have a ghost cup that I make
Mm-hmm.
boo mosas in because I'm lame like that. But
Oh, Bumosa, that
boo
sounds so
mosas.
cute. Yes,
But
they
this is
have
so
so
cute.
many different covers, and like you said, a ton of new covers that are
Mhm.
great for this fall season. I'm sure as we head into Christmas time, they're gonna have even more. And I just love the way that you're able to personalize your plum paper cover to literally whatever you want. You can add your name, your monogram, you can add the year, or you can keep it blank with just the cover. You can also get a hardcover too. Do they have any new hardcover options by any chance?
Oh, let's take a peek.
Let's
Let's go
see.
over to the hardcovers. I think these are still there, but oh,
Yeah,
this bookshelf.
that's
These
very
aren't
cute.
new, but
Mm-hmm.
this one is my favorite. This
Oh
like
yeah,
abstract type of emboss.
I really like that. I really,
Really,
really
really
like
cute.
that. That's
So a
cute.
ton of neutral, and or if you're like a colorful person, there's a
Mm-hmm.
ton. Like I love these bookshelves.
It's
Not the
literally
books corner coordinated.
Oh, period. I love how organized. It's like book talk. It's giving book
Yes.
talk. Yes, and the great thing about their synthetic covers is they are interchangeable as well. So
Mm-hmm.
you are able to purchase some covers not on your planner and mix and match, add them to your planner, do whatever you want to do for whatever type of mood you're in without even buying a whole new planner. So I think that is very neat as well.
It
Um,
is.
yeah, and I mean, Plum Paper has tons of different sizes, layouts. You can just literally customize to your heart is content, and this is a great time to get to customizing that planner. I know they got some sales coming up, hint, hint, and you can
Hint,
go ahead
hint.
and get your 2025 planner and be good to go for the new year. So, yeah.
Yes. And you know what? This is my favorite part about designing with Plum Paper. If you're
Mm-hmm.
looking on the screen, if you go to like add your name or a little
Mm-hmm.
shape or whatever, they give you like basically the colors that is in the cover already. So you don't have to
Yes, that will
pick
look
around and
good.
figure out, yeah, you can kind
Mm-hmm.
of see it in real time and see which ones you like better.
Yeah,
But like this green here, it gives fall.
I love
If you
that.
love florals, is
Mm-hmm.
spot it's just spot on. That's my favorite thing about it because I'm the type of person who would be trying to like use a little droplet
I know,
to
trying to find.
find the right colors, but
It's
they
like
got you.
they thought of everything.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, y'all definitely show Plum Paper some love. Use the link in our show notes.
Mm-hmm.
And so they will know that Planners and Wine sent you. And yeah, let us know if y'all get anything. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Plum Paper a lot over the next few months. So definitely keep a lookout. Maybe on the next episode next month we will show like all the different like layouts and stuff like that, since we have this
Oh
beautiful video
yes.
feature via YouTube.
Yes, yes. And I'll
Here we
put the
go.
links at the top of the description and pin it to the comments. So it's easy access for y'all over on YouTube. But yeah, definitely check them out and let them know that we sent y'all.
Yes. Y'all, it's been so much going on, but I'm really trying to talk about the things that are most important, and not get too in the weeds, because it's a lot of like very like C-level celebrity gossip that's going on that we don't really care
Not that we don't care.
about. Okay. I'm trying to keep it cute. But first thing I want to talk about is, and honestly, I don't want to get too into the weeds on this topic either. I really just wanted to bring it up because I feel like there has just been so much misinformation and disinformation flying around, especially on social media. Yeah, I know we talk
Mhm.
all the time about how much we love, social media and especially TikTok, but this is definitely one of the downsides of social media, that
Yeah.
when things that are wrong catch fire, it just spreads so
Yeah.
quickly. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people with very big platforms who do not take the seriousness of their platform seriously. They don't take it seriously enough, I guess. They don't really
Yeah.
realize the seriousness of how big their platform is, and they will kind of engage in the spreading of misinformation as well. One recent example of that is the whole Janet Jackson thing, and how she, who never talks about politics, said in
Mm-hmm.
an interview some clear disinformation about the race of Kamala Harris, had an opportunity to walk it back. Somebody who worked for her, who clearly cares about her, tried to walk it back, but then she came out and doubled down and couldn't just admit that she was like loud and wrong. This has made me forever look at Janet Jackson differently. Just that quick. Just that quick.
We were rooting
It's
for you. We were all rooting for you.
We were.
How dare
We
you?
were. How dare you? Because it's okay to be loud and wrong sometimes. But when somebody lets you know that you're loud and wrong, you need to admit it. Admit it, make amends, and move forward. And when you just
Mm-hmm.
double down on being loud and wrong, that's when I'm like, okay, I think
Yeah.
I'm good on you.
Yeah, I have some thoughts on her, but we'll keep it. We'll move on. I don't
Yeah.
like it. I'll just keep it at that.
I don't like it either. I
I
don't
don't
like it
like
either.
it.
Yeah, we'll keep it at that. But a more recent situation has happened is this content creator. Her name is Mama Todd on TikTok. She is a
Mm-hmm.
very huge content creator, has like 13 million down to like 12 million followers on
Oh, it dropped
TikTok.
that much.
It dropped down a little bit. Yeah, it dropped down a
Yikes!
little
On
bit.
drugs.
And unfortunately we had this really horrific situation with Hurricane Helene that hit a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the East Coast in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And there has been a ton of damage. And there has been a lot of misinformation flying around that about the response and what the government is doing to help people and things like that. And I really, really hated that Mama Todd, who keeps her platform pretty apolitical, which is a whole nother conversation that we can have another
Mm-hmm.
day, kind of weighed into this, and she kind of, went with the narrative of the misinformation of people not getting the help that they are, needing, which is something that, which is literally, this narrative was something started by a particular political campaign on the right, and you can literally trace its origins back to that. And
Mm-hmm.
this is, I mean, FEMA has had to come out and update their website with a statement. The official White House Threads and Instagram account has come out and released statements regarding what they have been doing to assist people to try to correct the misinformation. And I definitely feel like when you have any platform, but especially a humongous platform of 12 to 13 million followers, you have a responsibility to know what you are talking about, because people will take something that you say and run with it. And that's
And
literally
they did.
what has happened with this
Mm-hmm.
situation, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, even if you go to that sound, I don't know if the video is still up or if it went back and forth where it was up, it was private, it was friends only,
Yeah.
whatever. But when it was initially up, if you go to her sound, you can see people stitching it using her sound that are clearly very right wing people,
Mm-hmm.
very just continuing to spread it like wildfire, spread this
Yeah.
misinformation. It it's very frustrating. And like you said, like it is extremely important when you have such a large platform. But I think if you are going to be a content creator, influencer, whatever on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
period, whether you have one follower or a million, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
you need to be responsible with what you say and what you're putting out
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
just period.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Of course, she tried to walk it back, but still remained both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know how we feel. You can't both sides this. It's just
Mm-mm.
we are far, far away from both sides in this. Because if you both sides in it, it means you are either not informed, which obviously this lady was not
Mm-hmm.
informed, or you're on the wrong side and you don't want me to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
that
trying to, it's some deception.
yeah.
Some not clever deception,
Yeah,
because
because it's a dead giveaway at this
it's a
point if you try to both sides this. Like I
yeah.
can't mess with you then.
Exactly. And it's just like, if you don't want the responsibility of your words mattering and meaning things, then do not have a humongous platform, or do not have any platform. If you want to just be somebody who is able to just say whatever they want in the comments of a TikTok video and nobody really cares about what they say, you could be that. But you can't also be somebody who has millions of followers online and makes money off of that following and feel like
Exactly.
you have no responsibility to make sure that people know the facts and know what's really going on. Like, you don't have the luxury of, just running with any rumor or whatever and just spreading it. Like, you just can't do that anymore. It's irresponsible. It's
Completely.
irresponsible,
Yeah.
and I just feel like, we knew back in July, that this campaign was going to get, this election was going to get extremely dirty and
Mm-hmm.
messy. I don't even think I anticipated how dirty and messy it was actually going to get. I have truly been caught off guard by all the misinformation and the disinformation, and just how quick people are to like latch onto it and just run for it without seeing,
Yeah.
like, without, doing their own research, or without, going to like reputable news sources or anything to actually find out what's happening. And this is a situation where, Republican governors of these states who are Trump supporters, who are chomping at the bit to criticize Joe Biden and Kamala Harris about something, are even saying that this is misinformation, that the
Mm-hmm.
federal government is doing what they need to do, that you can have faith in our federal government, you can have faith in our state government, and we are doing our best to take care of people. They are saying that people
Yeah.
in these areas are saying that this misinformation and disinformation is hurting them and it's hampering them from getting the help and the assistance they need. And the communication channels are getting so clogged up from people who are just straight up lying online that people are not able to hear from the real victims and people who actually need help. And that is just so scary to me and just so sad to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. I mean, the whole Mama Top video was her being upset. You can't fake this outrage and act like you're upset when you are the person continuing to clog up the channels and
Mm-hmm.
continuing to spread the misinformation, so the people that you're quote unquote mad for can't get the help that they need.
Right.
Like, you are a part of the freaking problem.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I it's insane. It's insane that we have gone this far. And it's so wild, the whole like the $750 bit that people are
Yeah.
like clinging on to is
Mm-hmm.
because we weren't activated when we needed to be activated and put the right people in office. That is a
Mm-hmm.
Congress job.
Mm-hmm. They hold the purse. They hold the money
They
and they
hold the
control
money.
the things. Yeah, exactly.
So be mad at Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are we trying to make it seem like this is on this administration when
Yeah.
either your inaction of not voting or not standing up or voting the wrong way is what got us here?
Yeah. Yeah. Or I mean, if you have because my thing is like if you're not a part of the solution then you're a part of the problem, and if
Yeah.
you feel like that the government is not doing a sufficient job of giving these people the help and the services that they need, there's nothing stopping you from donating. You know, there's nothing stopping you seeing what you can do in your area to help out. Maybe if you don't have the means to donate. I mean, I know obviously this is probably not the time where people are able to like go down there and put boots on the ground. I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
helpful that would be right now, but there are all types of things that people can do in their own communities. And like I said, online to help that is not literally hampering this, you know, these efforts, especially when this is, like I said, coming from a political campaign that is looking to further their own agenda. And that is literally the source of all of this disgusting misinformation and disinformation. So I just feel like you just always need to like check the stores and be like, who has the most to gain from the American people thinking that, you know, the government is not caring about these victims of this tragedy and trying to help them? Who has the most to gain from that? Okay, so where do all this misinformation and disinformation start? Oh, it's the same source? Oh, okay. So maybe like think critically about it instead of just, I don't know, it's just like people are just in such a frenzy to just be so angry and mad that they aren't even thinking about what they're mad at or who they need to be angry at. It just
Yes,
fits.
no thought process behind it at
Yeah, it
all.
just fits what they already want to think, so they're just going with it, and it's just not correct, and people are getting hurt as a response to that. So yeah, it's just
Yeah,
irresponsible. It's a lot. Ugh,
it
it's
really
just
is.
bad.
I do appreciate people pushing back on it though. I feel
Yes.
like as much as there is misinformation and how annoying that fucking is,
Mm-hmm.
there's still the same amount of pressure on that's not correct. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the facts. So we didn't really have that. But I always go back to 2016 because I feel like this is when the shit hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people didn't really push back on it,
Yeah, because we
but
just were like, there's no way people are gonna believe this.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, and now
yeah.
we've got to learn that no, people are
People
absolutely
will, and
gonna
how
believe it.
dangerous it is. We
Yeah.
know what allowing this stuff to go on can look like. So
Mm-hmm.
it is nice to see a lot more people pushing back on it. And yeah, I wanted to cuss her out, but she's been getting cussed out left and right. I know
And you
she
know
watching.
what?
I know she see it. She got to be
Yeah.
seeing it.
She definitely does. And you know what? I appreciate also that people are standing up and saying what needs to be said publicly. Because I know, especially when it's like a huge creator, a lot of people are very hesitant to check them or to disagree with
Yeah,
them
'cause sometimes
publicly
their
because
fans
they
be doing
know
too much
their
too.
fans and stuff, which they have
They
definitely been
have.
doing that for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but you just have to kind of prioritize what matters more, like my personal discomfort or people actually knowing what's actually going on. And I can already hear, I don't think most of our audience is like this, but you just never know who is going to stumble on your podcast or your
True.
YouTube video, whatever.
Yeah.
But I can already hear people being like, oh, well, y'all aren't there, y'all don't know, blah blah blah, or whatever. And it's like, but you weren't there either. What I'm doing is listening to people who are there and the elected officials who are there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm getting my information off of. And that's what I'm going by. Where are you getting yours? Some troll on TikTok? That's not the same.
Yeah. Not
Sources
the same at all.
matter.
Yeah, it
Sources
does.
matter. Okay.
It
Where you
does.
get your information matters. And people should know in the age of the internet that you can find somebody online to agree with you about anything that you already think, that will give you the confirmation bias that you were searching for. But you have to find reputable sources. And I know it's harder than ever to find those, but they are out there if you're willing to listen to them. If you don't think everything is fake news, if you don't just assume that everybody is lying to you all the time, then you are able to find those accurate sources if you want to find them. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. You got to think critically on it
yep, yeah,
and,
exactly.
yeah, see where you're getting the information. Sometimes people, like you said, they think what they don't already believe is fake, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever confirms what they already believe is real.
Yep.
And that's just not how things work. That's
No.
not how things work at
Mm-mm.
all.
Not at all. Not at all. And it's just okay, because we started with the Janet Jackson thing a little bit, and then this
Mm-hmm.
Mama Todd thing, and then I definitely don't want to talk about this, but the whole people trying to think of any black celebrity they can has ever taken a photo with Diddy
Girl.
is all of a sudden fully complicit in his whole ring of illegal horrible stuff. It's just like, why do y'all want to think that so badly? Like, why don't we wait until the facts come out and really see like who was involved in what? Because it kind of feels like a witch hunt, you
Also,
know.
the God, this is so frustrating to me. But it also
Take your time.
I'm finding it. Like the people who do this, like, you are only in it for your own entertainment. There is
Mm,
actual victims that have been harmed and
yes.
who are saying this is what happened to me in
Mm-hmm.
these court documents. It's public record. You can go and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But you refuse to look at and help uplift the actual victims because you want
Mm-hmm.
it to be more salacious. This Diddy shit
Mm.
is crazy. The
It's
facts
crazy.
is crazy as it is. Why do we need to make it even more salacious and even bring in even more celebrities? Like,
Right.
also, if you know, again, how government work and how the federal government works,
Mm-hmm.
this is a federal case against Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
The feds always, the feds have a high success rate because they calm through shit before they
Mm-hmm.
even indict anybody. So
Very
if
true.
there was anybody who was big, if there was anybody on top, on Diddy
Mm-hmm.
level, we would have known already by now. Why do we need to still put other
Yeah.
people into this?
It is extremely likely that we would know. And if we don't know yet and it's gonna come out, then let it come out. But
Yeah,
making all
we'll
these
deal with it then.
assumptions,
Yeah.
being in people comments, accusing them of stuff is really gross. And like you said, Myra, like, it's not that these people are just seeking out the truth and trying to get justice for victims. They just want a salacious story. They just want to see the
It's
downfall
entertainment.
of somebody
Yeah.
else. Yeah. Particularly, Beyonce has been brought up a lot in this, which, first of all, y'all know that we don't play that. And second of
More than her
all,
husband, too.
more than any of the men involved in
Yeah,
all
it's
this. And
her.
I've never heard people referring to Beyonce and Diddy so much in a sense before, because they have like barely any like business or like
Mm-hmm.
music industry dealings. Like, it's just weird. It's just
It's very
very
weird.
weird behavior, and it feels like y'all just want to see the downfall of people rather than victims getting justice.
That's it.
So
That's it.
it's
Y'all
just
don't
not
care.
cool. Yeah.
Don't care about who is truly being hurt here. You just want to take another person down.
Right.
Which, even bringing Jay-Z into it
Mm-hmm.
is wrong, but it would make more sense that Jay-Z has brought into it before Beyonce, but I digress. Y'all
No,
weird.
it's like the patriarchy gonna find a way to blame a woman in every
Yeah.
situation they can, even when women have been primarily the victims in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there are male victims as well, but the main perpetrator is a man, and for some reason, you think a woman has something to do with it's weird. It's weird. I can't say nothing else about it. So
I just
yeah,
can't imagine not liking somebody that much.
no. And again, check your sources because the source of a lot of this is coming from a particular person who has been discredited a lot, and for whatever reason people are choosing to platform that person and actually listen to that person and cherry pick the things about that person that they want to believe. And yeah, Beyonce has been tied to some truly insane, heinous stuff, things that took place when she was like a child that she could literally not have anything to do with. And it's just a true lack of critical thinking. Like truly.
You know that interview that you sent me that this person we're talking about, I don't even
Yeah.
want to say their name, was on. I
Mm-hmm.
just realized that's the same dude that was like talking shit about Meghan Markle.
Oh
Ain't
yeah,
this the same dude?
yeah. Piers Morgan hates Meghan Markle and always has. Yeah, because
So why we
just
going
because.
there? Okay. All right. We can move on.
Again, check your sources.
Critical thinking.
Check your
Critical
sources.
thinking.
Truly, because yeah. So I don't know, y'all. Like, it's just really scary to me what's happening right now and the willingness to believe any old crackpot theory and just
Mhm.
run with it. I don't know. I really feel like this is going to have ramifications for a long time. And
Mhm.
it's like there's no truth anymore. Everybody just thinks is their opinion or somebody else's opinion, and there's no objective truth. And that is not true. There is an objective truth in most situations.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah. How
crazy.
far we have came is always so wild to me. I always
Mm-hmm.
wonder if there is a way to quote unquote get it back. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
really don't.
And I think about history, especially like the history of this country and like some of the truly like really dark times that we've gone through. And there has been a sense of like normalcy at some point afterwards, at least for a while. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm really, really hoping that we'll be able to get back to a place where the truth is the truth. And
Yeah. It
and that's
sucks we have
okay.
to be in this timeline though, but
Girl, millennials got it so rough. And I'm not even trying to make this a millennial pity party, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
we've been
Okay.
through a lot. We've
We've
been
been
through a
through a
lot.
lot. Yes, we have. But I have faith. I just that's the only thing you can have. You just
That's
have
all you
faith and
can
have
have.
hope
Yeah.
and just hold on to that and just hope that we can get to a better place in our country. But it's ghetto. It's ghetto in the meantime.
Very, very,
Ghetto.
very.
And speaking of ghetto, Love is Blind season 7. On a much
The
lighter note.
best segue ever. Because it sounded a little ghetto over there.
It sounded a little ghetto over there. Full disclosure, I have not watched every minute of every episode. Y'all know I
Mm-hmm.
always skim through the pods, and then I really like to get to when they get to Mexico. And this year, I think I made a big mistake skimming through the pods because social media has been letting me know the things I have missed out on. And so I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Myra is gonna start watching soon, so we will be able to give y'all a really good Love is Blind
Recap.
recap. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I plan on starting tonight, but I don't know. I don't understand why I haven't like been into it.
It took me
Like,
a minute. It took me a minute too. I
yeah.
wasn't that excited about this season
Because
for
usually
some
I'm like
reason.
day one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. It definitely took me a minute as well to get into it. But like I said, once I started getting into it and once like social media has definitely helped me get into it a lot more. So maybe I'll send you some of those videos too cuz just hearing about the ghetto-ness
Yeah, honestly, when it pops up on my feed, because they know TikTok
mhm.
know what to feed me. I have been scrolling past it because I didn't want any spoilers, but maybe that's what I need
Mhm.
to be like. Oh, let me tap into this.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go. So yeah. So like I said, we have quite a few couples who have made it out of the pods, and without giving anything away, I don't know if any of these couples are gonna make it to the altar, and usually there has always at least been one or two that I've been really like, okay, yeah, they're super into each other, they gonna make it. But as far as like the stuff that we've seen so far, plus the stuff from the preview, which I know they always put the most salacious stuff in the preview for the next episodes, but still, I'm like, I don't know.
Interesting. We can't have 2 seasons in a row where it's just one couple.
And who is the couple from last year again? Who made
exactly. This is why we can't have it, because we can't remember.
Can't even remember.
But hey, is it Emily? Is a girl named Emily? I'm probably making that up.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy name. It's something about the Love Is Blind cast that once the season is over, poof, I can't remember nobody. I literally can't remember nobody, because we had AD and Clay. They did not make it. I remember them, right? Yeah, because I follow AD.
Oh, I was pissed at that way. I was getting my hair done too. We was mad as hell. He put her through all that.
That way, I don't think I can't remember, because again, I forget after the season. But that wedding gagged me so bad.
I was really gagged.
Really, Clay? I wanted AD to dump him. I didn't want it to happen the other way around.
But that iconic moment of her looking back at her mom and sisters, and they instantly got up.
Yeah, that's true. She said, "My crew, let's go.
Let's go. Roll out." And they did.
And they did. And she stuck to her word. She didn't get back with him. She said it was a wrap with them, and she meant it. Because I even got a little weak in the knees at the reunion, because he talked a good game at the reunion. I was like, oh, AZ mate. Nope, she knew better than I did. She didn't want nothing to do with him.
And she did, because he definitely showed his ass at an interview like shortly after that. Him and his mama.
His mama, yeah.
See, this why I don't claim boy mom. Because people like that.
God. Give y'all a bad rap. You are a mother to a son. You are not a boy mom.
I am not a boy mom.
It's different. It's levels. It's levels. But yeah, I definitely think that this season is gonna be really, really fun. So I'm really excited to dig into it. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all let us know if y'all are watching this season of Love Is Blind, who y'all think is going to make it to the altar. And you know what? I know we've talked about in the past how I didn't really like, I don't remember how you felt about this, but I remember I didn't really like how far removed they are from when they record the show and when we finally see it. Like with AD and Clay, it was like a year or something between when they recorded the show and when we finally got to see it. But now I'm like, I kind of like that they do that, because I feel like we get to really see, like, it's easy for people to say, oh yeah, it's working out, our marriage is great a couple weeks after the fact. But if y'all still together like a year down the line or so, that really gives it a lot more gravity, that like, okay, this is a successful situation. So in that aspect, I do kind of like it. I just hate how at the reunion, a lot of the times the cast is so far removed from what happened that they don't really care that much no more. So it doesn't really make for the spiciest of reunions. But you know, you can't have everything. So
yeah, I mean, for their sake, I think I would like it for them to have that year, 6 months to a year, or whatever. Peace, getting to know each other. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, because nobody know y'all and ain't taking pictures of y'all, so y'all can like actually be a normal couple for a year. Exactly. So yeah, for the sake of them, because I mean, I would assume that's why y'all on this show. Yeah, is to find love.
We can only assume.
Yeah.
We can only, but you know, we have had situations on the season so far where people have been talking about their looks indirectly, talking about their race a little bit more directly. And I just don't understand why the producers don't stop them from doing that.
I would be like, because you are watching it. It's like Big Brother in the freaking pods. Literally. Like y'all are sitting there watching it. Why don't y'all come on the speaker and be like, no.
Or tell them ahead of time, do not talk,
or you're going to be freaking disqualified, period. Like it needs to be a strong stance, because you can't be like, it's an experiment. You know how they do. It's a TV show. It's not a fucking experiment. But if y'all gonna hold on to this experiment, treat it right. The whole point is to not see the person and just get to know them as a person.
Yeah.
And then you see them and see if it still lasts.
Especially when you're gonna say stuff that's misleading. Because that has happened quite a bit. There has even been a situation where these two people broke up, and they were like, okay, we're both gonna go to our other connections or whatever, but we're friends, we cool, whatever. And the guy even told the girl, like, so and so is such a stud, you're gonna like him. Spoiler alert, so and so is not a stud. I really don't know why he said that.
Why did
I'm
he
like,
say that? He
I
was being
don't know.
shady
I
then.
think he was. If you see that person, who said it, he was absolutely being shady because he. But you know what? The girl that it happened to, I wasn't even mad because she was low key pulling a Chelsea from last year when it came to talking about her looks. And I
Oh,
mean,
what'd she say? Who she
Megan
say?
Fox,
Megan
the Megan
Fox.
Fox
Yeah.
girl, yeah, this girl, it wasn't as bad as the Megan Fox thing, but she said something to the point of, I was the head cheerleader, I dated the quarterback of the football team, which will give you an image of a conventionally attractive person that
Mm-hmm.
this would be. And I'm definitely not saying this girl not attractive or nothing like that. She just doesn't fit that image of what she kind of set up. And you could see the
Yeah.
disappointment in both of their faces when they met, because she was thinking she was meeting this stud and he was thinking he was meeting the
The
head of the
Steelers.
cheerleading team,
Yeah.
and neither one of them really fit that narrative like conventionally.
Also, somebody
So
who is talking about what they did in high school. I'm immediately turned off because that means you peaked in high school for
no,
me.
that's what it's given. That's
Yeah.
what it absolutely gives,
You
because
talking about cheerleading and stuff in high school.
yeah.
Most
Mm-hmm.
of them are close to 30s, right?
Well, yeah, most of them are in their 30s. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
this in particular couple who did that are, the woman is 26 and the guy is 28.
So they did peak in high
So
school.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
They
that's what it's given. So
ain't live
yeah,
yet.
they haven't. Yeah, exactly. So it is definitely when, yeah, their relationship is a little immature. So yeah, it makes sense that they were doing the most in the pods, the stuff that people are not supposed to be doing. But I was just like, girl, did you not watch last season with Chelsea? Like, what are you saying?
She probably didn't, depending on when it was filmed. So maybe she didn't
That's
know.
that's
But
possible. That's possible.
high
Mm.
key, there really isn't ugly people on the show.
No, it's not. That's why you do yourself a disservice when you hype yourself up
Yeah, you
to
make it
this
seem like you're
extent.
better. Yeah, everybody on the
Yeah,
show, all seasons, I
everybody,
would say is attractive in some type of way. They may not be your
100%.
type, but
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah,
not getting people, from the bottom of
yeah.
the barrel here,
For
like
sure.
for running
Everybody
a
is
show.
conventionally
Yeah.
attractive for the most
Yeah.
part. Exactly. Which I love that there was a lot more like size diversity and things like that as well, which is really
Hmm.
great. So, like you said, that's a great point. Like, everybody is attractive, but you really just do yourself a disservice when you go in the pods and be like, yeah, people have mistaken me for Beyonce. I don't really see it, but girl, bye.
Girl,
Girl, bye. Saying you don't see it does not undo it. You know what you're doing. You putting the image of
uh,
B in this man's head, and he gonna be sorely disappointed no matter how you look.
yeah, you still could be very beautiful,
Beautiful, but you don't like
but
Beyonce, and that's who he proposed to.
that's who he proposed to be.
Oh my gosh,
Why would you do that to yourself? I just don't get it.
girl.
It's already nerve wracking enough to not know what people look like. Why would you make it worse?
I know. It's
Weird.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's one more moment I want to point out in the pods. During one of the breakups, this guy, he knew the girl didn't want him, right? He had spent the whole previous day begging her not to end their connection, basically, right? And
Mm.
then so the next day he comes in, he knows that the girl is gonna pick the other guy over him. So he tries to get in front of it and pick his other girl over her. And he says all this stuff like, oh, I don't know what I was thinking. It was always so and so. And, I even told the producers to cancel our date today because I just didn't even need to talk to you again. But whatever. Please make sure you tell so and so that this was a mutual breakup. Spoiler alert, she did not tell so and so that it was a mutual breakup. She told so and so that you told her to say that.
Well, at least she was a girl's girl. You gotta look on the bright side of
Yeah,
some of this shit.
exactly.
That is wild.
It's so crazy.
Why
It's
would you try to do
so
that when everything is filmed and anything can be manipulated to be? Oh God.
Because
Ugh.
let's just say you do get engaged to this person that you told somebody else to lie to. They're going to see that you did that at some point, even if old girl does lie for you.
Yeah,
And why
it's
would you
going to
want to
be on
start
TV.
your marriage and your relationship off of BS and lies? Like, you wanted this first girl until you realized that she did not want you. And that's when you tried to run to the other girl and cover your tracks.
Which honestly, in this experiment,
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense for people to be like, okay, I, thought that this connection was going to go here. It didn't go,
Mm-hmm.
but you're dating multiple people at the same time. This is what you signed up for. So it would make more sense
Exactly.
to be more truthful about it than to try to
Yeah.
make a lie and cover your tracks.
I totally agree. I
Like, this is
think,
a one time where it
yeah,
would make sense. Like,
exactly.
I,
I think with this particular situation is it's just way worse because we literally saw him begging this girl not to dump him and telling her that I will propose to you right now if you told me that you would say yes and all that type of stuff. But again, this is also a world where a couple seasons ago, Zach dumped Bliss, got engaged to somebody else,
didn't
didn't
work
work
out.
out,
Yeah.
and then him and Bliss are actually together today because, like you said, in this experiment, that's where things that would not be cool in the real world are probably okay and require a
Yeah.
little
So
bit
it
more
doesn't even
nuance.
matter.
Exactly. But this man, I just want to.
Wow. That is, and Zach and Bliss is living their best life, got a baby.
Got a baby.
This is literally the only situation where it will
Mm-hmm.
be acceptable.
Truly.
The only,
Truly.
so why lie
Because
your way out of it?
we all was like, oh, Zach, you messed up. You chose wrong. And he immediately figured out that he
He
chose wrong
immediately
as
knew.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it's a hot mess. Love is blind. It is such a hot
Oh,
mess.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get started. I got my snacks. I'm
Yes.
ready.
Period. Let's go. Last thing I want to talk about before we go to a quick break is it is officially spooky season,
Mhm.
and I just kind of wanted to talk about a little bit anything that we're doing to kind of celebrate spooky season. Last night we watched a new scary movie. I think it's new on HBO Max. It was called Salem's Lot. It's a remake of another scary movie, which is also which was also a book, and it was really good. Me and Dallas really enjoyed it. Usually I have to like force him to watch like scary movies with me, but this
Mhm.
one was like not scary enough and like playful enough that he was good to watch it, and he actually enjoyed it as well.
Okay.
So
If
I
it got
loved it.
Dallas stamp of approval, that mean I can watch
I think you can watch it. I
it.
don't think it's that scary. I do not think it's
Okay.
that scary. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It kind of made me want to go and read the book.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, over here, I've watched Monsters Inc. Monsters
Myra.
University.
Can't do.
Very spooky.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
But I love me some Monsters Inc. I also have been reading it's called Legendborn. I am so
Mm-hmm.
sorry I can't think of the author off the top of my head, but very fantasy young adult. Y'all know that's my jam. So that's my like celebration of spooky season is Monsters Inc. and reading that book.
Period. That's
Yeah.
valid. That's
Yeah.
valid. We also watched Nightmare Before Christmas yesterday, and we watched The Corpse Bride, which was Mason's first time watching The Corpse Bride. We've had it on before, but she's never really paid attention to it before.
Mm.
So she was actually paying attention to it, and she liked it a lot before she fell asleep last night. So we're probably gonna finish it together. She absolutely loves Hocus Pocus. She makes us watch that all the time. And
She
every
likes
time
second one too.
we think the second one is okay, but we love the first one
I
down. The
mean,
first one
honestly, usually the
is,
second ones is just okay.
especially when they wait 3 decades to make a
True.
sequel. It's never gonna be that great if y'all wait that long. But yeah, she loves the first one, and every time we watch it, she always asking the same questions. What's wrong with Emily? Why? What are they doing to Emily? And I'm like, Mason, we didn't talk about this. We don't watch this movie. Please don't make me explain what these witches are doing to the. They like are. Do I gotta explain it to you?
I don't remember this part. I only
Like,
seen it once. I'm so sorry. You don't have to explain it to me. It's okay.
I can tell by your face. Your face was Mason's face every time we watched
Maybe
that
we just
movie.
keep forgetting.
As if, right, y'all like blocking it out of your mind, I guess. But needless to say, we love that movie. And also, I'm about to start The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I've heard a lot of good things about his books, and I heard that they are very good for spooky season. I got lots of recommendations from Book Talk regarding his books, so hopefully I can finish it before the end of this month and see what it's about.
Audiobook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Ashton to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, but he's convinced that it's only for adults and it's very scary. So
Oh, Ashton, it's okay.
yeah, I'll be trying to like have him watch as I play Disney Dreamlight Valley, and
Yeah.
Jack is there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Jack is, Jack, and he kind of looks
Mm-hmm.
like Slender Man, and it just freaks him out. But I be trying to like look at me
Yeah.
talking to Jack, but Jack is like 7 feet fucking tall
Seriously,
compared
he
to
is
me.
scary.
Yeah.
Jack is scary sometimes in the movie, and Ookie Bookie is very scary as well.
Yeah.
He is actually scary. When we were watching Corpse Bride, Mason was like, why does this look like A Nightmare Before Christmas? Is Jack about to show up? And I'm like, I think like the same people who did the art for both movies, they do look a lot alike. And I think they are both like Tim Burton, I believe, as
Yeah.
well. Because they look a lot alike. But yeah, she was kind of scared of the Corpse Bride at first. And I was like, I promise she's nice. And then she was like, oh yeah, she is nice. She's not that bad.
I might have to wait a year or two on him, but I just need him to understand Sandy Claus and how that is so fucking funny to me.
It's so funny. I love it.
But he just refuses. But
I love it. Yeah, kids get the stuff on their own time. Like, I definitely thought that
yeah.
she would like it a lot more because, like I said, she does like Hocus Pocus. And she basically watched the Wednesday series with me. Like, she didn't watch it, but she was always in the room when I was watching it. And she is obsessed with Wednesday. So she got a spooky bone in her body as well. I think she likes spooky stuff. So
yeah.
Sorry, Dallas.
Have you also seen people in Five Below pushing Wednesday's wig back?
What? No.
So the way the doll is made, you can fold her hair back to where she have like a 5 head.
Oh,
so it's
gosh.
this trend of them going around. And I went in the Five Below yesterday.
Yeah.
They not only did Wednesday, they did it to Harry too.
No, they didn't.
Let me see if I can pull this picture. This is so random, but it just made me think about this. They got Harry. I meant to post it.
No,
they got Harry too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hold on. Where's the camera? There it is. You see how they pushed it back?
Oh my god, that's crazy. They did every one of them too.
Every single one. So it's this trend of them going in and pushing their wig back.
That's what. See, now if y'all want to get stuff from social media, get random harmless pranks.
That's funny,
not misinformation. Okay, if we
although I'm sure the workers don't think it's funny. One person had a sign like, "Please don't do this."
Oh, I know they was tired.
Yeah,
they was tired. That's so funny.
So random, but yeah.
I love that. Well, y'all know we love spooky season so much over here. And if you are not already on our Patreon right now, it's a great time to join because at the end of the month, we're going to be doing like our spooky costume party on one of our live episodes. So we're going to be able to have our patrons join us on the show so we can see their costumes. And it's going to be a really, really good time. I'm so excited. We kind of did this last year. I think was it on the Facebook Live or it wasn't on the bonus episode,
it was just a Facebook Live, so something behind the paywall completely. But I think it'll be fun to kind of have the topics to talk about and have people like come on with their costumes. We had a Harry last year.
We did. Last year was so fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. It's just when you old like us, we don't really do Halloween parties, but this is like the next best thing.
This is the next best thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
So if you want to get dressed up, come join us.
Did you do Halloween parties like when you were like in like college and your 20s and stuff? Was that big for y'all?
I did one in college. I did it a lot in high school because we have this thing. It's probably called something else now, but it was Fear Fest at our local amusement park, which is Kings Island.
Oh, that's
And we would
cool.
go get dressed up there and get scared. It was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a thing all the high schoolers used to do, but
Ooh,
I can't believe I used to do that shit
that's cool. Okay, so
every year.
were you more of the sexy costume or the scary costume?
Scary.
Okay,
I mean, scary for me.
period. Monsters Inc.
I probably was suddenly one of those years. I ain't gonna hold you.
That is so
But yeah, maybe a
funny.
little blood here and there, like a
Yeah.
dead cheerleader type thing, but not like, Playboy bunny type.
Oh, okay.
No shade. I mean,
I
that's
feel
just what I
I
did.
feel judged.
You asked me which one I
I
did.
definitely was more on the
You been a
sexy side. Like,
Playboy
yeah,
bunny?
yeah, the mean girls, sexy, yeah. The bunnies, the kitties,
Yeah.
the stuff. I don't know why, but good time.
It's time. Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, at least we lived. At least we lived.
No, truly, we truly lived. Exactly. I love that for us. But yeah, y'all, make sure if you want to join the Patreon. This is a great time. You can join our costume party. Trust,
Hmm.
none of those fall into the category of sexy. Okay. We're all just doing scary,
Yeah, you don't
fun,
have to if you don't
funny.
want to.
It's
Yeah.
very low key.
Or if that's your
Okay.
thing, that's fine too. We're
Hey,
inclusive over here.
no, literally.
Yeah.
As long as you're not an asshole,
That's it. That's
period.
the only rules. But yeah,
That's the
we'll
only
have a
rule.
good time. So you got
Mm-hmm.
plenty of time to come and join us and see who everybody's gonna be.
Yes. And on that note, y'all, we're going to take one last break and we will be back with the rest of the episode in just a minute. All right, y'all. And we are back. And Myra, I got a question. Okay.
Girl,
I'm a little fed up. Where are the advents? Where are the advent boxes?
where
I,
is the money, LaCharge? That's how I feel about it. Because I haven't seen anything. Are we
ain't
just that far out of the loop? It can't be.
ain't
It
nobody
can't
doing
be.
advents except the sticker party, really? Really?
Shout out to the sticker party. I hope you're getting all the funds.
I know, me too. I actually ended up buying her book talk advent because I didn't hate it last year. You ended up giving me the things that you didn't want, and that worked out well for me. So
Yes.
I liked
Yes.
it, and I think this year is going to be even better. So I went ahead and bought it. But yeah, I don't. I want more advents, and even with Aldi, I haven't even seen the Aldi ad for advents, and I looked it up the other day, and it hasn't came out yet. So
Yeah, I know traditionally it's the first Wednesday, so we probably won't see an actual ad for it until
mm,
like,
later this month.
yeah, the last week of October.
Okay.
But sometimes we like see a sneaker too here or there, but like the
Yeah,
full layout is usually a week before the
gotcha.
first Wednesday, which that's right after election day.
That's
Act
stressful,
right.
Aldi.
I know. Act right so I can go into the Christmas spirit at Audi happy.
No,
Please.
truly. I don't want to be misery shopping this
Oh,
advent release and just literally getting everything because I'm so sad and miserable. So please, y'all.
please. My God. Damn. I don't even know if I'd
Damn.
be able to get up there early and go.
That did come out on a really maybe they'll push it to the 13th that next Wednesday. That would be ideal.
Honestly, it'll be
Like don't do it the
ideal,
week
but yeah,
of
that's
an election.
not one like this, boy.
I know. Not
Cause
this one.
we gonna be up all night
No,
trying
literally.
to see what happens. Damn,
Hmm. That's tough.
that is tough. Well,
Well,
that's such a downer. Where are the rest of the admin?
so I know y'all. If y'all have heard about any other planner community stationary advents, please let us know because I literally have not seen any other ones that I'm disappointed because I usually want to get at least one or two stationary ones if I can.
Hmm.
So yeah, but I literally just haven't heard about any other ones at all. So
I haven't either. Who would you like to see one from? I know you
mm,
said Coffee.
Coffee Monsters
Yeah.
Co. I would love for her to do another one. Archer and Olive, I would love for them to do another advent box. I
Mm-hmm.
would love to see how that came out, and they've come up with so many like cool accessories and stuff this year. I think that would be cool to them for them to package it in like a advent box type of way,
Mm.
including notebooks. I think that would be really neat. I don't know who else. What do you think? Do you have any in mind?
Selfishly, I do want to see Simply Gilded because I haven't
Oh
been
yes.
getting too much washi
Mhm.
recently, so I would love to see. And the last one was so good. It was so
Mhm.
good. Um, I really want. I would love to see like a coffin paper do one. I know that's not really their
Oh,
style,
yeah.
but I
They
really
have
want.
such great accessories and stuff.
Yeah, and then, like pens
Mhm.
is really what I'm looking for. Like I want to find my new favorite pen. I think that would be
Yes.
really good because they be having the best selection.
I want a pen advent. That would be amazing. And I
Hmm.
feel like we said this last year and ain't nobody listening. Because even if it was like not even just like a brand, but just like a shop, like a Jet Pens or something,
Hmm.
if they did like a pen advent, that would be very, very cool. That would be very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's where coffin paper can come in too, because they
Hmm.
don't make pens per se, but they do
Yeah.
have a good selection of something. Now, even like a 12-day, I take a 12-day.
A
You
12
know,
day is cute,
it's
especially for
cute. Yeah,
stationery. A 12
yeah.
day gets the job done for sure, for sure. Last year I got the Alicia Michelle XO advent and it was like a bunch of stickers and stuff. It
Hmm.
was very cute. I haven't heard if she's doing one this year. Maybe I just need to just go and look, but usually I don't have to seek it out. Usually this stuff just falls into my lap.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I feel like by this time last year, we've heard a decent amount of stuff.
mhm.
Um, because honestly, y'all need to start putting this stuff on sale like now.
Now.
Because usually that type of stuff is like a pre-order type of thing.
Mhm.
So it would need to be on sale now in order for it to like start shipping because you need to get it out to people sometime in November, honestly.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
I don't
Agreed.
know. I guess people aren't really doing it, but I would love to get some stickers or like a sticker
Mhm.
kit type of advent because I haven't really been using or at least not buying. I have been using what I have. I haven't been
Mhm.
buying any new stickers. So I would love to see a sticker one.
Yeah,
Um
that
Preferably
would
like
be
a
good.
kit style.
Yeah,
Um but damn. We
I
went from
know.
everybody having a fucking advent to nobody having one.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
I know. I think before the next episode, let's both make like a concerted effort to literally look at as many
Hmm.
shops that we can find and see if we see anything about an advent and see what we come up with. And you guys listening can help us as well. If you know about a shop's advent, please hit the DMs or comments and let us know what advents y'all know of. Particularly, please provide links as well. That's way easier to find
Yes, yeah,
than just the
please, yeah.
name.
Yeah. Honestly, if you are a smaller shop within the stationery niche, this may be something you can like kind of hop on. I mean, honestly, I
Mhm.
don't know how much time you got at this point by the time you hearing this,
Yeah.
but it's clearly a hole in the market.
I know, I
I'm
love an
sure people
Advent.
love, we haven't forgotten the Advent, but do you think
Mhm,
that people are moving away? Because I know like sub boxes are kind of
mhm.
like dying out and mystery type boxes
Yeah,
people don't really want that kind of falls into the advent realm,
yeah.
but honestly the spirit for me is having that mystery aspect to it,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
so
too,
it
and
makes it different from a sub box or something like that.
agreed, and honestly, most of the Advents that I've seen over the past few years have allegedly sold out. At least that's what they be telling us.
Well,
So,
yeah.
I feel like it's an interest for it, but maybe I don't know if it's just too much work in the back end
Mm,
and it's just not worth the hassle. So maybe some smaller shops, if they're having to like cut back and cut down on certain things, maybe that's
yeah.
one of the things to go, which I think is why it would be cool to just, if you can't do it every year, maybe do it every other year or something like that. If it would just be easier to maintain. But I love an
Hmm.
Advent. I'm gonna be really sad if I only have one stationary Advent. So
Yeah, I really would love one.
hmm.
I guess if we don't see none, I guess I'll probably be getting into like the beauty advents, although those be kind of crazy.
Girl, but they get sold out so fast
They
too. Like
do.
the ones from Sephora and stuff, like they are
Mm-hmm.
gone so quickly. But yeah, I would love a beauty one, but I hate how they literally tell you everything that's in the box, and it just kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it for me. But I might just do it for shits and giggles, because I ain't gonna get no
Mm-hmm.
$1,000, $500 one or nothing crazy like
Mm-mm. That's
that.
what
We got
Jackie
it like
is
that.
for.
Mm-hmm.
I live for her.
Vicariously through her.
Cause
Exactly.
I am not in that tax bracket to be spending that
Mm-mm.
much on it. But they look cool or
Mhm.
whatever. They do look cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully I can get my hands on one. I usually try to avoid like spoilers on the box
Yes.
or on the listing or whatever. Just try to like
Mhm.
not look at it. But
Yeah.
we'll see. But
Yeah.
dang, I don't know what other ones I'm gonna get then.
I don't either. I
I
mean,
usually have at least one.
Aldi gonna have to pull through and hopefully have some good ones for us.
Watch
So,
Aldi's have a pen one.
oh, mm, I don't know. That could go one way or
That could
another.
go real bad because that candle.
The Kindle one was pretty bad, and it was
Oh,
so big and bulky. It
uh,
was so big. I probably
they
got a
did
couple of
not
them
do that the
candles.
next year though. But so
No,
yeah,
right. But I probably still got a couple of them candles sitting around from 2 years ago if I look hard. It was so many.
the concept makes sense.
Yeah.
Hikey, actually, speaking of candles, I may if Bath and Body Works do one this year, I may do
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Although they definitely spoiled it in the photos, so we're gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna
Yeah.
refrain from
Exactly.
being
Just
spoiled. But
pretend. Have Chuck buy it. Just send him the link.
go here and get me
Hmm.
this. But yeah, I might get it because they had an ornament in it. I would love to have that ornament for
Oh
my tree.
yeah, that sounds really
But
cute. That
yeah,
sounds cute. Yeah.
dang, I would. I usually have at least one or two stationery, and I don't
Hmm.
have any on the list. I'm kind of sad about that.
I know. I know. But yeah, we'll see. Let
Let
us
us
know,
know.
y'all,
Yeah,
please. Last thing I wanted to randomly talk about is, our planner lineups dead? Just something I was pondering today.
like releases.
No, like, I guess like formally announcing your planner lineup. Is that still a thing? Is that, because I
Oh,
don't
for
see
like
it as much.
us, like as
Yeah,
consumers. Okay, okay, okay.
because I don't see it as much as I
High
used
key.
to.
I'll go shake the table. I have participated in them in the past.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't like them
Okay, why don't you like them?
because y'all never come back and tell me how it went for y'all. Y'all just tell me you got 9 freaking panners that y'all using, and y'all never come back and say this work or this didn't work and this is why. Like, how
So
is that not a video?
it's the follow up that's lacking with the planner lineups. Yeah,
Yes. Because
yeah,
now I'm
and
thinking, was it
yeah.
really in your lineup or you just wanted to say you had 9 planners?
Mm, mm,
Please let me know.
yeah, yeah.
I need the follow up.
And you know what? I definitely don't see as many people using as many planners
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. I mean, I feel like at some point everybody went into the new year with like 6 or 7 planners. Like that was such a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now we all have kind of refined it just a little bit better, and really kind of, keying into what we're actually going to use. But you're right. You're like, it's a lot of times like they don't end up lasting. And I can honestly say, like, I bought my Hobonichi weeks just because, and it's technically in my lineup, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's gonna get used or how long it's gonna get used.
And honestly, I would prefer that explanation on some of these videos than you forcing it. Like, this is gonna be my doctor planner or whatever.
Mm,
Like, girl,
yeah,
like
yeah,
just say you got it because you thought it was cute. That's okay. I think
yeah.
this is a hobby for us, and sometimes it's okay to just get some because you're like, I like it and I want to play around with it. Like, that's
True.
fine too.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to actually like fit into the box of being in your planner lineup. You know,
Yeah.
it can just kind of be like a, just in case, I'm gonna play around with it. If I feel like using it, if I get the use out of it, I might add it, but it's just kind of there for now. I definitely think I think it would take a lot of pressure off of other people as well to
Hmm.
try to figure out what box every single planner they have falls into, also. Because sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know could be
You
its
know?
own box because I think a lot of us as planner type people, we like to categorize stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to force something into a box, but maybe you can just create an I don't know box, and that's where it
Mm,
goes.
that's true.
Because I get that. I am that type of person too that want to categorize everything,
Yes.
but I think it's funny because I've noticed with me going into the Kindle era and making content for that, people love to see 3 months with my Kindle, 6 months with my
Mm,
Kindle, a year with my Kindle. Like, how do
yeah.
I think? Do I still recommend it? Kind of stuff. Those type of videos go up. I
Yeah.
don't see that in the planner community, and I think that's what I would want to see when it comes to
Yeah.
these planners line up.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Kind of like, how is it going? Like
Yeah.
checking into my 2025 lineup or something like that. I definitely think that's a really good opportunity for a lot of people because a lot of times, like, people just switch planners and all of a sudden you watching their channel or whatever, and it's just a new planner popping up with like no context, no explanation. And not
Mm-hmm.
that they have to explain it to anybody, but
Right.
if
Yeah.
you go through the lens of doing like a planner lineup video, I definitely think it's a good opportunity to have those checking in type of videos so you can let people know
Mm-hmm.
like how is it going. If you stop using it, then maybe why, what you're using instead of that. Like, I think that's a good opportunity for more
Yeah.
content.
And people use that to see, like, okay, here's what, not to make it be like it's one on one. Like, you see
Mm-hmm.
somebody like that didn't work out for them, then it's not going to work out for you. But you can look
Mm-hmm.
at it and see, like, okay, this is why it didn't work for them, but maybe that's why it will
Mm-hmm.
work for me type thing. I
Mm,
would I would love to see more of that. It's interesting. It's interesting that
it is.
that never was a thing within this community.
Yeah, I know.
If you
I
do
know.
it, credit planners and why.
Mm, period. You heard it here first. So do you think, are you gonna do like a planner lineup post or video or anything like that? Are we gonna on the podcast? Do you think we're gonna make any type of formal announcement about our planner lineup? And if so, we should definitely challenge ourselves to like check in on those
Yeah.
lineups through whatever platform we do it on. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, maybe we could throw it in the calendar because I think
Hmm.
ultimately we people just forget about it. But
Yes.
maybe we could put in like a 3 month, maybe during our current lease. We check
Yeah.
in with our planners. That's something to keep us accountable for it. But I think we
Hmm.
would as planners
Hmm.
and why. Me personally,
Hmm.
I may do something on the lines of how I'm using digital and paper planning.
Hmm.
And that will be my quote unquote lineup. But I think that's the extent of it for me.
Right.
But yeah, I think we'll definitely maybe our last maybe end of November
Yeah. I think we could
we
do that.
can
I think
check in.
we'll be settled. Because I plan on
Hopefully.
buying a lot of like stuff for my half letter. I plan on buying it on like Black Friday. And that's what I'm really gonna
Oh
decide, like what
yeah.
layouts and stuff I'm gonna use and all that. Not Black Friday in October, the real
The real
Black
Black
Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still up in the air if I want to pull out the half letter. I'm
Mm-hmm.
itching. I'm itching for it because cloth and paper does have some good inserts.
They do. It's been going
But
so well for me. And I feel like we as a society, a planner society, do not talk enough about cloth and paper's paper quality. I
it's
really do
really
like it a lot.
good. It's really, really good. We do need to talk about that more. Because
Mm-hmm.
honestly, black women just get it right.
We do.
They just get it right.
We
Because
do.
even like,
Mm-hmm.
if I were to get a half letter set up, it's going to be in a notique too. It's going to
Mm.
be cloth and paper in a notique
Checking the boxes, everything you need, one stop, two stop shop.
to stop shop. But I'm still on the fence of it. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, other than that, and the Sterling ink, which that probably be more like a journal type thing for me. I don't think I have anything else on the lineup.
For me, as far as like planners go, I'm
Mm,
with you because anything else that I have is not anything that I'm using as like a planner. Like
yeah.
my Hobonichi Techo, I'm not using it as a planner. It's gonna be more like a little journal or something.
Hmm.
My weeks, I don't even freaking know yet. You know?
Yeah.
So, but I think it's good to kind of leave it open and kind of just see what's out there, see what Black Friday sales, appeal to you guys, and kind of just go from there. And don't be scared to try things, and also don't be scared to not have a use for every
Yeah.
planner that you got. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
It's
perfectly
okay.
fine. What's
Yeah.
good for me is that what I have been using, like the Daily Duo, I still have
Mhm.
at least 6 months into 2025 with that. So
Mhm.
that may be a part of the lineup. I'm still on the fence if I'm going to get an Aura Estelle.
Mhm.
I haven't really been consistent. I told myself if I could be consistent in what I have right now,
Mhm.
then I will buy one. And I haven't been consistent, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy one.
We love the honesty. We're transparent over here. We're
Yeah.
transparent. All
But
that
yeah,
matters.
I think to answer the question, I think lineups probably are dead
Mhm.
because we don't have the nine planners or anything.
Mhm.
But I think we can revive it if we say, hey, here's the 2, 3 planners I'm going with, or
Mhm.
whatever number you have. I'll check back in with y'all.
And
Here's,
actually do it.
yeah,
Yep.
here's what 3 months look like. If it's a whole new lineup by then, let's
Mhm.
talk about it.
Yep.
Not me planning y'all content for y'all.
I mean, we helping the girls. Y'all heard it
We're
here
girls,
first.
girls.
Exactly.
But I think that will be lit.
Exactly.
I need that to be more of the trend too. Let's check back
Agreed.
in. Let's see what
Mhm.
worked, what didn't work, and how did we get this whole new planner. Oh,
Agreed.
the Laurel Denise too.
It's too many options out
It's
here.
really too many
It's too
options.
many options out here because I still have plum paper in the back of my mind, and I don't know. I might end up with some stuff in my cart as well. So we gonna see. We gonna see what
Plum Paper eats with their
what
daily too, though. See, now
I
you got
know.
me like, hey,
I
do I need a deal? But good thing with them, you can start anytime. So if you get the itch for
exactly.
them, you literally can have it set for the following month.
That's so true. That's
Yeah.
so true. Yep. But yeah, y'all let us know. Weigh in. What are y'all doing with your planner lineups? Do y'all have a planner lineup? Do y'all think the planner lineups are dead? Are y'all deeply offended by what we just said? Please don't be. We just talking, okay?
Oh, that's it. That's all we're
Don't eat
doing.
us up if you got 8 planners ready to go for 2025. Okay, we're just talking from our own
Yeah, our
personal
person.
experience.
I will
We've been there.
say, yeah,
Trust.
clearly, I think the YouTube community, at least from what we've been seeing,
Mhm.
y'all have been very understanding, open, and even being like, I get where y'all coming from, but I still got the nine planners type thing. Like,
Respect,
respect,
respect.
we get it.
Yes, this is a
Yeah,
judgment-free zone.
exactly. Don't feel like we judging you because we
Mm-mm.
also have been there. We
Mhm.
have
I
no
mean,
room.
hell, we might go back. We heard all these
We
planners we just
might go
listed.
back.
You never know. We might
You
eat
never
these
know.
words. So, but yeah, y'all, we hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Happy October once again.
Hmm.
Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/planners and wine. We're always doing fun things over there. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you are not watching our lovely faces on YouTube as we speak, you can be. There's no reason not to be. Actually, we prefer turn this podcast off, hop on YouTube and watch us over
Yes.
there.
Yeah, you don't have to stare at us the whole time. Just
Mm,
prop it up as y'all do y'all planning. It's
period.
like we're planning together.
It's like we on FaceTime. It's like a three-way FaceTime call.
Somebody comment that too.
Oh, I love
I love
that.
that. I love that that's the energy we give.
Period.
Put us up like it's a FaceTime.
There we go. We're right here with you. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Myra, did you have anything else for the peeps?
No, that's it. And technically, we will see y'all again on Halloween. Y'all got 2 weeks to come join. Well, really, not 2 weeks. Join the Patreon now if
Just
y'all
join
want
it.
to be a part of
Mm-hmm.
it at
There
this
we
moment,
go.
right
At this
now.
moment, right now.
Don't wait.
Exactly. But yeah, we will talk to y'all soon.
Bye, guys.